So you'll work with me as far as taking Bob and kind of defining
Exactly.
what are the attributes of Bob that make him an A player, and how can I find another Bob?
Well, there's your big challenge.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, and these numbers people are somewhat shocked at, some people are not so shocked, but we have done literally millions of background checks, and in that process we have found over 70% of the resumes we get are incorrect. They have stretched or falsified information, and actually 1 out of every 3 has got a major lie.
Okay.
So the first thing you have to know is what they put on paper may not be accurate. The other thing you have to be aware of is 1 out of every 5 adults in the United States has a criminal record. Actually, the actual number is 23%. So if you're sitting there trying to make a hire, the person sitting across from you, they're selling you. They are going to tell you how great they are, okay? But what you need to do is look underneath of that and find out if what they're telling you is really real, if it's factual, or they have any baggage with them that could damage you or your company. So our goal is, and we tell people, is your best indicator of future performance is past performance. So what you want to do is you want to speak to the prior supervisors, their peers, and find out how they actually function in the workplace. Very few companies do that.
Okay.
We're one of the few that will do that. And we actually go out, talk to them, and find out if the information they've put on the resume is actually factual. And by determining this, we get a good sense as if they're going to be able to do the job. And we'll generally hear across the line, if they're wonderful employees, that they were wonderful employees. If they weren't so good, we'll hear that also. And you won't hear from one employer, you'll get that pretty consistently across the board. So that helps define the A player and what they're able to do. One of the other things that we've noticed is that we do drug testing, and a drug test is a great way to really separate if you're really hiring a problem. National SHRM, which is Society for Human Resource Professionals, came out with an article yesterday saying that by doing pre-employment background checks, and they did this on a very large study, they found employers indicated that they lowered absenteeism, they reduced turnover, and they improved corporate quality and lowered workers' compensation by doing a drug test on the pre-hire basis. So these are ways to find the A player.